Let's pump up the jams.
Last time on the crawling Dusk, making a quick work of the sea witch, battering her with a barrage of ethereal pitchforks, arrows, and spells, she fell into the water and sunk into the depths, disappearing into the inky cloud left behind by her octopus companion Sudzee. You all ventured onwards, arriving at Bonobo Bay. The branching docks met you with a grumpy red-bearded captain, a little Dockbottom, and the crew that you would be choosing from. After interviewing the lot of them, a crew was decided upon, and Baggi's favor to Piff was carried out. With 2 priestesses, an illusionist, 2 monks, a chef, and a captain, our heroes will set sail come the morning after a noisy night at Pretty Poggers. And now we open up on you all staying the night at Pretty Poggers. Is there anything that you guys would like to do before bedding down?
Before bedding down?
Yeah.
I know Coleman was talking to the other furball. I don't think I have anything.
We just had a nice chat.
Yeah.
He told me a little bit about
second, by the way.
Man, why can I not remember the name of the place? I have it written down. Let me check.
Bodhi, what's your ping?
Coverlet.
My ping?
Yes.
92.
Cool.
It's in Central right now.
Europe works. Because I found the region override. I'm down from 250 to 115, 120, and this seems like the good median for it. Okay, sorry. Just want to make sure we had that all straightened out because I noticed it was getting a little choppy-woppy on you, Mitch. So I want to make sure we're all good to go.
What the fuck Baggi's on about right now, but
Yeah, I don't know either, but
Baggi's having a weird chat with God.
there's the demons in her head. Actually, more like the voices in her head.
I will say, despite finishing most of the jobs for Piff, I do have one more, by the way.
Oh.
Which one?
Miyuki.
One for Miyuki.
That's right. Didn't you give that to Cedric?
No, I did not give it. I told him to pass on to Miyuki that I had it, but I was not going because Piff explicitly said, make sure you physically hand it to them.
True.
Like,
True.
I need to talk with Miyuki. I ain't hand this over, but
good deal. Do you try to go there tonight or come the morning?
I mean, from my understanding, I think what we were doing was Cedric was checking and then gonna let me know in return, but I could be misremembering that. But if that's the case, I'll probably go back to Dockbottom real quick, just check in, see if he has heard back from Sedgwick since he was there when we were talking about all this. Seeing him around, and then if not, I'll probably hit the hay for the night.
Good deal. Yeah, Dockbottom is still, down by the sprawling docks. Takes you a little while to find him, but he's easy enough to pick out amongst the crowd. And it being later in the evening, there's not quite as many folks at the docks themselves. You see a couple of shady exchanges going on here and there, but Gerbert comes up to you and says, "Hey, what's going on?"
Oh, hey, Gerby, I was just checking to see if Sedgwick has popped back around yet in regards to the package I have for Miyuki.
Ah, right. They said that they would be here come the morning. So, I think that she'll be here by, by the Bitter Duke, in the morning,
Alright, sounds like I'm getting some much needed sleep. Believe you me, Gerby, it's been a little bit of a day.
Oh,
When I
you're
say,
telling me.
when I say a little bit of a day, I mean, you find out you have a ghost in your head, you have to deal in some probably illicit trades, and then you also have to fight a sea witch and put yourself, like, probably a shit ton more into debt. It's fun. Great adventures never end.
Oh yeah, we all
Anyway,
been there
Gerby,
before.
catch you on the flippy dippy. I'm gonna go sleep.
All right, on. Good night.
Night.
He waves you off. Everybody else, anything else that people want to accomplish before we bed down?
Nope. I think Finrose
Yeah.
ready to lay motionless.
Yeah,
That
fine
knows
with it.
That knows I'm
Not
out the
sleep,
world.
just lay motionless.
Be alone
That's
with his
basically
thoughts.
that's basically what they do, right? They don't
I
actually
mean, yeah.
sleep. They actually lay motionless.
Yeah, and they can do a long rest in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like an Alfie Wealthy.
Yeah.
Speaking of, while we're doing the long resty, how's my supplies looking?
Your
Is
supplies?
everything refreshed? In terms of usages of stuff since we're long resting?
Yes,
Make
that
sure
will all
everything's back up.
Oh, yeah.
refresh.
Everyone put your spell slots back.
Yep.
Heal if you need to.
If anybody need to.
Yeah.
No. No, I'm pretty sure.
I'm infusing my heavy crossbow
Oh, let's
Infusing?
go.
with a repeating shot.
Ooh, making some adjustments. Nice.
Yep. I am very loud about it. You can hear the hammer a few doors down.
Oh yeah, and the reason why in the recap it says a noisy night at Pretty Poggers, Pretty Poggers, you hear like some folks downstairs hooting and hollering all throughout the night. You
Your
know,
folks fucking.
you're just banging on the tables, music going. You hear people like stomping around, seemingly dancing. But it is quite noisy all throughout the night.
Damn, into the morning?
Yep.
Crazy.
Wow.
Party rockers in the house.
Tonight, it's just like they say.
These monkeys. Yeah.
But eventually, you all do find that sleep. Yeah, it does find you. However, Rob, needing to make your roll tonight at disadvantage.
Ooh,
Oh.
advantage.
Nate,
How you gonna survive, Rod?
Rodrigo Duterte. Oh no!
the
Oh
fuck?
wait,
That's
no.
Nick.
That's, yeah, I freaked out.
Me.
Holy
The
shit,
double
Nick, you
net
giving us a heart
was?
attack.
dude,
Good thing you got it out of the way.
How the hell?
2 black holes open up directly next to you.
No.
Nick dies.
I didn't
It's
even
plus
do anything.
wisdom, right? Or no?
No.
Yeah, isn't that?
I believe it is, yeah, plus your wisdom. But I think even with that,
That's what, a 6 total, right?
So is Rod dead?
yeah. No, he has, if he gets one more of these. Oh, that was the first roll, actually. Roll the second,
Yeah,
just in case.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're very quiet, but yes.
I don't. Hold on. Give me 1 second. My headphone does. Man, that's where I'm.
Like, I have you bumped and you're still super
Yeah.
quiet.
Is this any better?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, much better.
slightly. I'm gonna still
Slightly?
bump you more. There you go. That's good now. With
Okay.
adding up to 200.
Yeah, it's a Razer headset, but I got it on clearance and I didn't know why, and now I know why.
Okay.
Badass.
Yeah, I need to roll again, but it's at disadvantage, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, in case you roll worse than a 3.
Yeah, just in case.
Wow. Wow.
What is it
impressive.
today?
It's
What is
not.
it
Hey,
today?
it's
We
not
are
worse
rolling
than
good.
it's not worse than a 3.
We are rolling
Yeah.
solid.
All right. So
Get
you're
out of the way
still
today, you know?
okay, but if you get one more of those, you gain 1 exhaustion.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you're still fine for tonight. Baggy, when you eventually drift off, you're awoken by thunder and the rocking back and forth of a ship. As you awaken to find yourself here, rain pours down. Hang on, get some appropriate music. Rain pours down upon the ship as you see 2 figures standing, staring at each other. One of them yells out frantically to the other, "We need to get these sails down! The thunder will tear it apart!" The other immediately runs and starts to climb and take down the sails and says, "I've got it, Miyuki! You got the helm, right?" "Yes, I do. You see they're both running around frantically. There's no one else on the ship. And the thunder is roaring. The ship is rocking back and forth as waves crash against the ship over and over. As these 2 ladies are splashed, drenched by the waters, and try to keep the ship from destruction. What do you do?
So first and foremost, I think once I get my bearings, I'm probably gonna try and just communicate with the one that has been addressed as Miyuki, see if I'm even noticeable at all. So be like, hey, hello, hey.
You see, she runs directly through you to toss this extra boat off the side, lifts it up, hucks it overboard, and is breathing heavily, but doesn't seem to notice you. And you realize that as you walk around, you take a look at your hands, and you are a bit ethereal in this place. As the rocking of the ship doesn't seem to actually feel like anything to you. The fear that you would normally fear in this scenario has immediately faded as you observe these 2 frantic women.
I think one thing I'm going to try to do is just look around for really just anything I can potentially glimpse. Like, why is this boat only got 2 people? Is there like remnants of more crew, or is just everyone gone type deal? I'm gonna try and look around for that.
Right
See if
on. Roll
are
me
there other people here.
Roll me investigation.
You got it, boss hoss. Let me just double check something real quick. Okay. Pew! An 11. Slightly above average.
So with an 11, it's strange. This rocking of the ship, the crashing of the waves, you see the water from these massive waves rush over you, but you flinch but don't feel anything from it. It's hard to get your bearings on the ship, but you do not see any bodies or really even any remnants of other crewmates having been on this ship. It does appear as though these 2 are on this ship alone.
I guess next thing after that, I'm gonna just try and see if I can find anything like distinguishing about this specific ship. Just something to help me piece. Okay, so there's only two people. One, why are there only two people on this big ass ship? And two, what what is this big ass ship?
Word. Roll me perception.
You got it, boss hoss. Yeah, okay. Kerblow. We're going up each time, baby. 14.
Nice. A 14. You see, on the side of the ship, it simply reads, Enomoto.
Alright, mind spelling that for me real quick?
Enomoto.
Gotcha.
So that is what the ship is called. As for trying to see why it is only the two of them on this ship, you see as their hands are flying through the work, the sails are already down, almost minutes after it was requested. You see them almost, like just flying across the ship, dashing back and forth to take care of every portion of what would need to happen on this ship. Each of them seem impeccably skilled at
so they
at
only
running a
need
ship.
each other on it. Understood.
Either that, or because they do still seem to be struggling. However, it seems as though they're still up to the challenge. But that being said, you do still see them sweating and breathing heavily, as this is a challenge.
All right.
With
the
that,
last.
go ahead.
There's one other thing I wanted to just check real quick is like captain's quarters. See if there's anything really of note there, assuming I can even get there.
As you're about to walk down the steps, with that same perception, you see the clouds above you open up as something comes careening down through the sky. The hole that it left is now shining this beacon of sunlight down towards the waters. It crashes right next to the ship, rocking the boat, sending some chunks of the boat flying. You see them grab onto something but are tossed. This one who was up there is tossed to the ground and stumbles and tumbles as this thing has crashed right next to them. You see Miyuki goes over to the side and looks at it, and you see the clouds above from that one section, that one parting, has opened up and is now spreading. As the clouds are moving away, the waters are slowly coming to a settled state. They're both breathing heavy. Miyuki yells to her sister, "Are you okay? Are we taking on water?"
I think we are.
You see as, a huge chunk of the ship has been, crashed through. There are parts to this thing that crashed that are almost organic. These long tendrils, that are partially on the ship itself, reminding you of an octopus's, tentacles. The rest of the ship that has crashed next to you seems to look like something of a giant red brain. Metallic and phosphorescent.
This
And
is the
Miyuki
thing that
is
crashed next to the ship.
yes. And Miyuki is alighted from the bottom by this red beacon that shines forth from the crashed ship that is next to you. You see, as she joins her sister, she looks overboard as well and joins her in the red light, and says, "What is that thing?" You see as her sister looks over to her and says, "I'm not sure. But with it comes the unknown, and from the unknown comes power." Yeah, I mean, it could be something worth bringing back to Father, but first of all, we need to get our ship back and... No, Shizuyo. We won't be bringing anything back. What? Wait. What do you mean? Miyuki has drawn her sword in a flash and stabbed through the chest, marking the alabaster kimono that now washes over her in red. And the kimono forms over her as this happens. And she drifts backwards in the form that you saw her when you fought her in the cave. She lifts up and looks over to you. And there are tears streaming down her face. When suddenly, Miyuki pulls the sword back, breathing heavily, looks back over, her face alit with red light, to the crashed ship, and then turns suddenly to you, eyes locked directly on yours. And that is when you are jolted awake.
Baggy's in a very cold sweat, but there's also like an intense anger that is over her right now. She equal parts just viciously angry and totally just confused, I think is the best way to put it.
Fair enough. And the morning greets you all. Some with a few less hours than others. But you all groggily wake up and are greeted by Pretty Poggers, who
Give it up for Pretty Poggers.
Go Pretty Poggers.
who
I've been saying it to myself this whole time.
yeah. Who just says, is everyone doing okay this morning?
I'm
Would
doing
you
just
like
fine.
morning orange juice?
I would
Ooh,
love
yes,
some orange
please.
juice. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sounds real nice.
You all are
Yeah.
given some orange juice. You see Pretty Poggers is dashing from table to table as these bonobos who are at a table in the corner seemingly have been there all night and are still, one is kind of slumped over, one of them is like wide awake, their eyes like a little bit too open, even more open than Pretty Poggers is, and it's just going staring forwards, just clutching like a mug. you see another is just like full on like belly sprawled over the table and is just like hugging the table. She is rushing back and forth between your table and theirs, bringing you guys, some breakfast comeuppance, or sorry, some breakfast MacGuffins, like muffins and.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude! Muffin time. And some orange
What
juice
about
and
waffles?
yeah, they brings
Do
out
you like
brings out a
waffles,
waffle or
baby?
two.
Pretty fancy
we like
tavern.
waffles.
And it is quite nice. You see that like some of the flowers and floral decoration that is all about you has been kind of torn up or singed in some places. And you look over to that other table and can only imagine what happened. But it is a beautiful and yeah, well kept place.
Wait, who's paying? I just remembered. There's gonna be a tab for all this.
Yeah.
There is a tab, yes. You have
How
money.
much is the tab, Pretty Poggers?
Mm, 3 pog.
What?
Excuse me.
3.
Is that like
Yeah,
your own
what's the-
currency?
I said pog. 3 silver. Sorry.
Is that per person or?
No.
Okay, I
Wow.
got this, folks.
Damn, cheap. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. For
Really
first-time
fancy.
customers. Yes?
I
Ah.
see.
Of course.
I toss her 5 silver, just a little extra.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And yeah, with that, do you guys shove off over to where your ship is docked?
Not directly to the ship for me, but to the docks, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good deal.
sir.
I'm gonna bring you guys over to
Wait, no. I just go to
the
the docks.
map of the boat itself. I'll have to use a little bit of our imagination to imagine there being some docks on either side. But so Baggy, you
Love
go
the
to the
boat.
docks, but don't go all the way up to the boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna check in with Gerby, see how if Sedgwick's shown up yet.
You do see if you peer across the way to where the boat is, that Miyuki and Sedgwick are standing right next to Dockbottom, at where the plank is to board the ship.
On board the ship, not just gotcha, not just at the head of it. Understood. There we go.
Go ahead and plop this down as the plank to get on.
Wonderful.
Oh, beautiful.
Alright, I'm head on up.
Hey! Welcome, guys! Welcome!
Oh, hey, Doc. How you doing?
Hey, Gerby.
Hey, alright as rain.
Yeah, I'm gonna be coming with you guys.
Bill tips his hat to you guys.
Howdy,
Hey.
Bill.
Wait, Bill, where did you get your hat?
It's a trade secret.
Alright.
Well,
You see this guy says,
wherever you got.
I could make you one, actually. Those aren't too hard to fashion.
Ooh, yes please. I need one like that. Mine's just gonna be Indiana Jones.
Honestly, is that such a bad thing now?
That's all he's ever wanted.
For real, though? For real?
Yeah,
I
dude's like
mean-
Indiana Jones.
You're literally like already part of the way there, Professor. You're a student at the very
Yeah.
least.
And also, like, we're
adventurer.
about to go to like a fucking ruin, you know?
Ruin?
And
Yeah, no, you're Indiana Jones, easy.
it's
You
funny
just gotta
because
learn to use whips now.
in real life, one of my friends calls me Hijazi Jones.
Yo. You see as this little fella walks up to you, Baggy, and goes, "The lady would like to speak with you."
Alright. I guess there's no time like the present, huh? Sedgwick.
Yes. Quite.
Baggy's gonna follow along up to her.
She looks at you as you approach, and immediately, she bows first and foremost, but then picks you up by the scruff of your collar, slams you against the ship itself, the metal hull, and says, "Why is it that I saw you in my dream last night?"
Yeah, there's a few questions I've also like to ask, but let's get through the business side of things before we sort of delve into some family issues you got going on and that I'm unfortunately dragged into the middle of.
Right. Right, I forget myself. She sets you down. Business first, you say?
Yeah, got a little satchel to be delivered expressly to your hands exclusively.
From who?
I hand her the gold tie satchel. Let's just say person by the name of P who is looking to get in good graces and back into town.
Here, give me that. And she looks inside, and she pulls out a gem that looks to be in the shape of a tear. It says, kind of puts it up to the light. Huh. Best quality he has, no doubt. All right. I'll consider it. She pockets it. Thank you for running that. Yes, well, you know him. Thank you for running his errands.
Yep. What am I if not helpful? It seems I'm running around a lot of things for a lot of people nowadays. Baggy is trying to keep herself civil, but there is a lot of aggression she feels building up. Anyway, you wanted to know about why we saw each other in the dream last night? Cause yeah, no, I saw you too. Let's just say your murdered sister didn't exactly just poof into the ether.
She looks away at this and says, "My sister didn't just disappear."
No, unfortunately, she wandered around, vengeful as you can probably get as a a spirit murdered by your sister. And now she's stuck in my head. So I don't really know the structure here, but at the moment we're a little psychically tangled, it would seem.
This is a ghost, then? Yes?
To my knowledge, yeah, I'm not exactly someone who studied or learned on the things, but I have been informed by someone who is a little more studied that it is a spirit. Someone definitely wanted her spirit, incorporeal form, whatever you call it, to basically torture for an untold, undetermined amount of time to give them energy, and that not doing that has cost me quite a bit, and now I'm just trying to figure out where I go from here, just in general speaking, because I don't think she's gonna get closure from you, and frankly speaking, that means it sounds like I'm gonna have a little extra cargo in my noggin space for a while.
I couldn't help but overhear. You say you got a ghost in your head.
Yeah, little extra passenger. I've been trying, hoping, there could be some resolution here and she could go on to the next life, nice and easy like, but I think that's gonna be a little more complicated than just that. I'm not gonna air your dirty laundry, Miyuki, don't worry, but and you can see, like, Baggi is, like, white knuckle gripping just whatever she can easily grab on her person.
And she says, well, know this. If my sister really wants to move on, then she should just do it.
Yeah, I don't think you understand how ghost works. Just like in general, it's not really do it. It's like telling someone that's clinically depressed, oh, hey, just get better. That ain't how it works. And Baggi is trying to keep her voice down, but it is very obviously building.
And she takes note of this, looks around and says, well, you have a safe trip. I'll see you when you return.
Yeah, before you go, why? I think Miyuki at least deserves to know that. Or sorry, Shizuo. I'm a little too riled up for my own good.
You see, she hides one of her arms behind her back. You can make a perception check real quick to see if you catch a glimpse of what she's trying to hide.
Boss man. Kablam.
Nice. With an 18, she is trying to hide a bracelet. It is, more of a brace than a bracelet. It's somewhat long, and it has a red gem embedded inside of it, the silver clasp. And she, kind of holds it behind her back a bit and says, she and I were heir to the Pirate King throne. What happened out there was a tragedy. She fell to the storm and she was weak. And I found and took what was mine, brought it back, and proved myself worthy of the title Pirate King. Bless you.
Sneezes. Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. Ma'am, I've been around the block. I literally was in your recollective dream of this last night. I know what happened out there weren't no accident. It's kind of hard to accidentally run someone through with a sword. But for the time being, I've got more pressing matters to get to. And Baggy's sort of gonna storm off onto the boat.
Safe travels. Bill tips his hat.
walks onto the ship as well.
Ain't nothing worth talking about. Let's get out of here.
Who's that girl you're talking to?
Low down snake if there ever was one.
And you see, there's as she goes to walk away, there were these 4 hefty-looking gorillas who, pick her up on this golden,
A motherfucking palanquin?
Yep, a golden pelican. As she boards it, and they stomp away. With Sedgwick, kind of running behind them, trying to keep up.
Y'all remember those ghosts we encountered back at Croker's Cave?
Yeah.
The ones that we kicked their asses, yeah.
I mean, we only really beat one of them, and the other one we kind of just helped. Well,
We helped them real damn good.
the one that we did beat is stuck in my head. That's what the Sea Witch wanted yesterday, and that was her sister that ran her through in the low-down, backstabbing way that she does.
That's Miyuki?
Yeah, that's Miyuki. That's good old Miyuki.
So, should we get her?
Later, I need distance before I do something rash and get us, in a similar scenario with Piff.
If you need distance, you can use my crossbow.
Ain't that kind of distance I need, Sawyer. Not yet,
That's
at
a good one,
least.
Sawyer.
Appreciate the thought, though.
Oh, we all are about ready to get out of here?
Ain't really much left here, is there?
Yeah, I don't think so. Got everything.
I don't think we've been introduced to this guy, though.
That's Rod.
No. Yeah. I meant this guy.
Yeah.
Ass.
Fenro, as you step up to, this captain's quarters, you enter through the door, and
This is the captain's quarters.
you see the steering wheel, a little map in the corner.
Yeah.
You see he was kind of sitting on his stool, and was about to bite into a banana, but stops halfway and turns around and sees you and goes, good morning.
Morning. Sorry for interrupting.
This is my banana time. That's okay. It's all right. I can share banana time.
Well, I was just saying, I think we're just about ready to head out of here. But if it isn't your banana time, take your time. That's important. I get it.
Take your banana time.
Right. All right. Yes, we can get things underway soon. Right, Stove? And you see, this guy was kind of sitting in the corner, but immediately stands up and goes,
Aye, sir.
Oh, wait.
Aye, sir. Ready to rock and roll.
Nice to meet you.
And the moment that this thing speaks, Fenro, you get blasted off your feet again. Roll me a wisdom save.
What? Okay. Also, this guy invented rock and roll.
He did.
An 8?
Damn, natural 2.
Or a 24 on a good day.
True.
That's true.
Yeah. I would say that'll just kind of hold a couple of things back that you won't quite see, this time around.
Yeah.
Give me just a sec. Wait.
Banger.
Fenro, it's cold underneath you. Not the bitter
Whoa.
stinging of ice, but the metallic, unfeeling cold that lies beneath you. On your belly, you crawl forward through a rectangular space. Air ducts. Behind you is some sort of humanoid. Hard to tell what race, but they seem focused and are ushering you forward. And you hear him say, kind of garbled,
I'm telling ya, you gotta see this, man.
The ducts open up to a central box from which there are 4 grates to peer below. Which one do you choose? Top left, bottom left, top right, bottom right.
Oh, you know I'm a top right kind of guy.
All right.
Yeah, brother.
In the top right, you look down.
More of a bottom.
You look down and see before you some sort of like hazy image with smoke kind of drifting around the room. A band playing some smooth jazz. Some lounging figures. This really hefty and pot-bellied hobgoblin is sitting there and smoking like a giant cigar, surrounded by beautiful tiefling women. But it's nothing that you recognize. Seems to be just like some sort of brothel or club.
All right.
Which one do you go to next?
Bottom left.
Bottom left. All right. So, in the bottom left, you see a factory of epic proportions. Line after line of humanoid figures are being assembled and outfitted with armor
It was a church.
and a weapon. Oh, I guess this is not exactly the right
They're
music.
fusing them with souls. Makes sense.
Well, let's go with
No,
this
it's
one.
perfect.
So beneath you is a factory of epic proportions. Line after line of humanoid figures are being assembled, outfitted with armor and a weapon. In a room surrounded by glass, you see a figure. Roll me a perception check.
Right.
Come on, man. Not bad.
Just
A little
barely.
better.
Lower than average, but not bad, not bad.
Fenro, it's hard to make out, but you clearly see a Fearbulg there. The image is a little bit blurred by the glass, but when you shift angles, the glass clears, and before you is the sight of your father, hunched over at a desk, looking down at the factory below. He has that same look in his eyes from when you left home. You remember that look in his eyes. Never left him since then. A bitter and uncaring disposition that has led you to wonder who your father has become. Roll me a second wisdom save. See if you remember anything further. And just as you try your hardest to focus in, you hear behind you that same figure that was ushering you forward go,
Hey, man, are you okay? I know, like, I had to show you this. As I said, you had to see it. But I know that.
and it gets quieter and quieter as it fades, and shifts into probably Finewin waking you up, saying,
Whoa. Oh. What happened? Oh. Hey, hey, Fine. Stove.
Yeah,
Captain.
how's it going?
How long have I been out?
You're right there.
I mean, I think so. Yeah, sorry, your little buddy here, Stove, was it? Yeah, it kind of brought back some memories, I guess.
Uh,
You know how that happens, fine.
yeah, it triggered one of your. God, we need to come up with a name for it.
Stove
Yeah.
is good with memories.
You are.
I remember everything.
When were you created?
I was created.
And you see his eyes like flash a bit, seemingly like sorting through data before he turns again to speak.
I was created 24 years prior in a Warforged factory. My number designation is V12. But you can call me Stove.
Ah,
All right.
probably a newer model then. Or,
Yeah.
I am.
Well, Stove, wonderful to meet you, man.
It would be a pleasure if I could feel.
I guess that's a fair point. But, oh, come on, it's not that funny.
you got a sense of humor.
But you know what? I am glad you have a sense of humor. I wish you
Indeed.
could feel, though.
I was programmed with many jokes.
Tell me one.
A horse goes to the doctor. Wait, a pony goes to the doctor.
All right. Well, what's he do with the doctor?
Hey, Rod.
He complains to the doctor that it is a little horse.
Alright.
That's a good one.
That is
Little
a good
horse.
Is the oven telling jokes?
One. Yeah, that's
I think it's a
dope.
little offensive.
Yeah, I mean, oven's a little messed up.
Hey, it's a
He,
microwave too.
he tells jokes every now and then, but primarily he's just here to make sure the ship is running. You see, right there, and he kind of knocks on Stove's, chest. It pings a little bit, ping, ping. Right in there is the other half of the engine to this ship.
Oh.
He
That's
makes
interesting.
sure things are all good downstairs.
This is the part where
Ah.
Sawyer conveniently passes out from seasickness because I gotta get going to bed.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will say that we're about to kind of go through what people are gonna do on the ship. I was thinking that Sawyer would help with Warforged maintenance and engine maintenance.
Yeah, he can do that.
Yeah, sounds alright.
And then his monkey can just harass Fenro.
Right on. I will be sure to
No.
make sure that happens.
No.
Thank you.
I got you.
I'll see you guys next week, presumably a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Right on.
everybody's good with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
See you then,
Soon.
dude. Sleep tight.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you too, man. So, yes, that does bring us to, as you shove off, you hear below the booting up of the engine, as steam starts to pour out of the side of the ship. The metal crashes through the bit of ice that had collected over the night, and you see Bonobo Bay begin to grow smaller in the distance.
the captain walks out here and goes, "Hey, everyone, gather around. Gather around." Bring Poe up here.
Hey, the whole
So, here's me crew. How is everyone feeling this morning?
Pretty good.
great.
A bit tired.
Good, good. Well, we'll be assigning duties now. Everybody, I know of some of the folks here's talents, but what all are you good at?
I'm good at looking out, you know.
Aye. You got good eyes then.
Yeah. Eagle eyes,
You-
you can say.
You'll join Bill Windigo in the crow's nest.
All right.
I mean, I'm not exactly the best chef, but I do know how to work an oven and certain other things.
Aye.
But really wherever you need me, I guess.
That's good. We'll send you with Poe then. Hey, you're with me, dude?
Hey,
Kinda like-
yeah.
Puts his hand up for a high five. Oh, you're gonna love it down there. We got some pretty good stuff to work with. Plus, Stove there, or I guess he's in the captain's quarters. Stove, he works as an oven, so that means pastries.
It's pretty great. I accept the high five.
All
Shoot
right.
a glance at the word pastries.
Hey, well, everyone else? We've already determined Sawyer will work with the mechanics and Warforge maintenance and engine maintenance.
Baggy.
Oh, rest wizard.
Wither.
And Rodrigo?
I don't know. I've never spent a whole lot of time on a ship before.
Do you have any experience fishing?
I could do that.
All right. Good. We'll have you on fishing duty then, along with Kenta. You think you can handle some fishing? Yes, I believe I can. He goes, "Hey, what about you, Baggi?"
Yeah, me too, Baggy. That's how I'm feeling.
I agree.
Yeah.
honestly.
They might
Did
be
we-
AFK.
Yeah,
lose
they
him?
are. She is in the restroom, I think.
Oh, right on. Alright, so they'll be back soon enough. Right on. So he goes, "Alright, we'll have, kind of a family dinner celebration thing tonight, to mark the beginning of our journey. But till then, to your posts. We've shoved off and are making good headway." And you hear this whole time has been the crunching sound of the just breaking of ice as the ship just plows through what has now become some pretty thick and heavy ice covering the ocean's top.
All right.
These two walk off. You see as Gleam walks up and says, should I help push? Hey, you've got that water magic stuff, right? Yes, I do.
I guess I'll go to the back and hop to it. Aye, that would be good. Save us a few days.
She goes to the back as well. See as Bill goes up to the crow's nest, which we don't really have a mark for it here. But it is above the captain's quarters. So we'll say whenever you're on the crow's nest, flop you like over here.
Alright.
And Poe says, "All right, yeah, come on down, dude. Check this out."
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, look at this, right? Huh?
Wow, we got a nice little setup down here.
Yeah.
So, listen, I'm not gonna be like, listen, I feel like I have like I know what I'm doing here, but I haven't actually gotten to test it since, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know how long, but we got this. I'll help you out. You lead the way, and I'll just tag on behind.
Right on, right on. And yeah, as everybody goes to their various duties, we can
What's my
roll.
duty, boss man?
Hey, glad to have you
I had
back.
to take a duty.
Understood. Well, he was asking everybody, well, what are you good at?
Oh, me? Well, I mean, I have pretty good, most of my thing is talking, but that being said, I'm also decent with smith's tools. So if you got any metal work that needs repair here or there.
Aye, the hull is in need of repair constantly. As you see, we're plowing through the ice, and the metallic hull could use some tune-ups every now and then.
I can definitely do that for you. Also, I have incredibly good night vision.
Aye, it'll come in handy. I'll also need one person to steer this here boat when I'm asleep.
I mean, I can give that a go.
All right.
Box to
You know
stand
how to
on.
keep her steady?
I'm a fast study, I'll say that much.
All right. Good.
Fine, go ahead and make me a perception check as you climb up to the crow's nest.
Perception check? Alright.
Let's go.
This is for the first day.
Yeah, 19.
With a 19,
Ooh, nice.
you're looking out across this waste of frozen white. And your eyes are drawn downwards. You see just the speck of something clinging to the metal on this side of the ship.
Oh.
It's unclear what it is, but there appears to be something that is just hanging on. Kind of, but it's unmoving.
I'm gonna ask Window, hey, you see that? And I just point to that, whatever I just saw.
I do.
What is that?
Is that meant to be on the ship, or...?
Yeah, I don't know. This is the first time I'm on a ship like this.
And I'd never seen something like that on a ship before, but... my experience is limited.
You think we should check it out?
I think that'd be wise.
I'm gonna head down. Is there like something to climb down and check, or a way to just check that area without falling into the water?
Yeah, you see there are all sorts of chains and kind of outcropping handles all over the sides of the boat. It is kind of angled outwards a bit with metallic sheets kind of providing this armor for the ship itself. So it's easy enough to climb down there. Do you?
Yeah, I climbed down.
You see, hanging on to the side of the ship, Old Howler. He's
Holy shit!
you see, he's just full on like arms and hand feet are just spread all the way across, and he's flattened himself like as much as he can to the boat, and is just grabbing on. His muscles tensed.
Fucking way.
You see his old man muscles like, way more ripped than you might have
we
imagined.
are paying for this.
Old Howler, is that you?
Mm,
You need any help? Hold on. I'm just gonna call someone over. I don't know who there is. We can say, hey, anybody, someone help me out?
Here's my ship. Here's mine. Yeah. Here's mine.
I
Baggy's
tried to like
gonna-
hold him so he doesn't fall or anything because he's old.
Hey, what's going on, Fine?
He
we got
does
guests.
eventually climb up.
Oh, that's what's going on. Gotcha. Hey, old Howler.
Hey,
Where's the baby?
Claim my ship.
Oh, and you do see little Howler pops
Little
up
Howler.
from where
All right,
from
good.
his little hat.
Well, hey, welcome aboard.
Oh, thank you. Here's mine.
Gotta respect that gumption, if nothing else.
This ship's mine, right? It's the one that I own. Yeah.
Okay,
This ship
good
is,
enough.
this ship mine.
Rod just running.
This ship is mine, right?
Run.
This ship is mine, right?
I agree, honestly.
This ship mine.
I mean, I don't really know who owns the ownership, but hey, I'm willing to take your word on that.
You see Apricot kind of leans over, see what all the commotion is, and goes,
Is that old Howler?
Yep, and baby Howler.
Shit. Howler, this isn't your ship, buddy. This one was mine. This one not mine. I'm about to take off on it down into the ocean and kind of go on it. But this one was mine. No, this one's not yours, old Howler. It's the Bitter Duke.
The Bitter Duke.
Hey, that's me ship.
Oh. That's what its name is?
Hey,
see as Howler looks around a bit and goes,
oh, man. This ship ain't mine. This is my ship. Well, yeah.
you see as he goes, as Apricot goes,
Hey, well, get to work, you lazy dog. You're coming along, you better do something. I can do that. Go get to work now.
he and little Howler do go. He just kind of starts climbing around the ship.
What a Chad, honestly.
Honestly, the amount of
Absolutely
gumption
incredible.
in that old man.
He held on for a while.
Now, there is a bit of a problem. We've only brought enough rations for the people that we've brought.
I mean, I
Finro
could always
doesn't eat.
contribute some rations, if need be. We've been pretty good in not having to touch our rations so far. I got about 10 days worth for one person, so can at least contribute that. Granted, I'll probably.
Also,
Hey,
Finro
hey.
doesn't eat. If you're counting him in that count,
That is true.
He doesn't
Finro
eat.
does not eat.
he doesn't eat.
Oh,
I mean, I guess he can. We've definitely seen him do it, but I'm pretty sure he does not. There's a lot of things that man does not need to do.
huh. Hey,
What's there a hammerhead down here?
Huh? Yeah. So so yeah, that was there when I came down here, and
Did you
yeah,
just not question it, or
I think we're meant to use it, like in a dish.
oh,
Like I think it was caught special for tonight. I've never had hammerhead, but you know, I've cooked I've had to cook what I thought were sardines. And I made that into a pretty fine, ganache.
yeah. Well, nice. That should feed a lot of us. Hey, I hear a commotion upstairs. I'm gonna go check out what's going on.
Okay, I'll start prepping this here hammer shark.
All right, let me know if you need help carrying it or anything.
Yeah, I probably will, but it'll take me a while to cut it on up.
All right, sounds good. Hey, what's going on? What is that old Howler?
It is.
Oh, hey there.
What?
There you go.
When did he get here?
He
What?
thought this was his ship and clung on to the side.
Hey,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, you know the
Uh-huh.
ship. I thought it was mine.
all right. Well, good to see you again.
Yeah, good mare.
Hey, Baggi, is he all right? Like,
I mean, in what context?
He's old.
how long has he been
old
holding on to this
and,
shit?
I'm assuming for a while, because we ain't exactly near the port too much.
Well,
Yeah, it was a
alright.
few hours
Oh.
at least.
By the way, Fenro, logistically speaking, you don't need to eat, right?
I mean, I guess I could go with like however long without it.
Alright, because with our, let's say, new edition, we're a little understocked.
Yeah, that's fine. If you need my rations or whatever we got down there, which, by the way, we got a hammerhead shark. I don't know if you've seen one of those. They're massive.
A
Hey,
hammerhead? I've
I,
never seen one in person.
I wrestled that one down myself.
Impressive catch. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but I'm sure it's gonna be tasty. I'm
Alright.
fine.
I
I'm
need to
fine
see
dropping
it.
my rations, but I just want to buy it. You know,
Hey, that
I think that's fine.
the hammerhead
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
included in the rations. I caught that special for the first night.
Oh well, perfect.
I
I
need
think
to
we'll have
see it
plenty.
before he gets cut it up.
Oh,
It sounds
he's
like
kind of
you
down
better
there.
hurry.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
already starting to cut it up. So
Yeah, I'm heading out. Mr.
I
Windigo, I'll be
mean,
back in a bit.
All right, I'll be up here.
Whoa.
Oh, hey
Hey.
guys, and you see like he's got kind of blood and guts like all over his fur as he looks up from where he's been butchering it. Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, I've never seen one of these before.
Ah, I'm glad I didn't get too far into the butchering process. Right now I'm just kind of trying to remove the organs. I might save the liver, but I don't think you can eat a shark heart. Can you eat a shark heart?
I don't know.
see why not?
I've never seen a shark before, let alone a shark heart. Can you give me like 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna start drawing the hammerhead in my notebook.
Oh, heck yeah. Go ahead and
So-
roll me, I would say, dexterity.
Dexterity. Let's
Yeah.
go.
See how well you do with the drawing.
I think I did pretty well.
Boom! Yeah, dude, you kill it. You got like all the details. It's realistic. You draw it like in the water as it would have been swimming.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry about that.
You're gonna love
bro.
this back
He's a little
home.
bit of a nerd. He
well, you
really
know.
likes stuff like this.
Not specific stuff like this, but I've never seen it before. I don't think my people where I'm from have seen it before, so it'll be fun to bring back. And I just show them the drawing.
Oh, you'll probably see a number of things if you're looking out in the watchtower, right? Or the crow's nest.
Crow's nest.
Keep an eye out. Just hopefully we don't see any krakens, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll see you guys later.
That would be an issue.
Knock on wood, right?
Yeah, there's a lot around. We got it.
Run back to Wendigo. Alright, sorry, back.
He tips his hat to you. Now, so we've had Fine do his check. Let's see. Rodrigo, you wanted to go fishing, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, what's up, Baggi?
I was just gonna say Baggy's gonna go basically rest and sleep until night, since it sounds like she's gonna night steer.
Right on. Yeah, and you got like some hammocks and beds for folks to sleep in shifts. In fact, sorry, Bill would have been going downstairs. Fine, did you want to take the night shift or the day shift for watch?
I'll probably take the day shift.
All right, good deal.
Actually, yeah, day shift.
All right, so it'll be going. This guy is gonna go to sleep as well. As the two of you go to fish. So, Nate, go ahead and roll me a flat d20 as you cast your rod with a little worm at the end. Dude, yo.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Sorry, not a flat d20 yet. Survival check.
Oh.
To prep your line. How good do you slap that fish onto the hook?
All I'm saying is this can be pretty good.
Hey, not bad.
Oh baby. All right, good deal.
Elaborate.
You do prep it. You got the worm on there. Now roll me a d20.
Come on, man. Oh shit, that's really good.
Yeah.
17. Snap. Okay.
That's practically 20.
Now roll me a
round it up.
a d10.
Oh, dude, if you get a 10 on this, I'll like jump off my chair.
Damn.
Okay.
Hey, that's basically a 17.
Again, you round up.
You got yourself a quipper.
A quipper?
A quipper.
A quipper.
Oh, all right.
It makes jokes.
Yeah.
Coleman, I was gonna say that.
I guess I'm the better quipper.
I think this is a real fish. Yeah.
Oh.
Here I can put the photo in chat.
Weeper.
I got the D&D Beyond for it. I don't know. Is it? Oh shit.
It's a piranha.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a piranha.
Yeah, so you see, it's like almost bitten through the entire line and is like trying to bite upwards towards like where the rod is, but you get it off in time and slam it to the ground, slap it a couple times, or it eventually stops flopping. But nicely done. You got a solid catch on your first go.
Hell yeah.
It's for Patrick to see.
And if anybody else wants, they can certainly fish as well. Given that they have time, if you do have time.
Like around the time Bill wakes up and stuff and takes my shift, I'm just gonna start fishing for a bit and then go to sleep.
Right on.
When that happens.
Yeah, go ahead. As night begins to fall, you hear you start to smell the hammerhead shark being cooked in within stove. As you see stove, once it comes time for the fish to be cooked up, he walks down, and yeah, kind of opens up his the chest and offers to have the fish placed inside. You see he's kind of mixing spices and is telling you, Fenro, to like, oh hey, grab grab the nutmeg for me. Need just a smidge of the nutmeg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
you
make
got it.
and smash those avocados. We're gonna smash them up. Mix it with a bit of cream. It's gonna be a really nice like coverage of, you know, the spiciness from the hammerhead.
Ooh. So you know your stuff.
Hey, yeah, you know, I try, and we want to make tonight's, you know, special because it's the first night.
Yeah. Little celebration.
No doubt about it. And you all begin to, smell the delicious fish. As the night does fall. The ship keeps on keeping on. But everyone is invited to the top deck, where not in the captain's quarters, but like on top of it, he has set up this really nice like little almost like campfire. It's like contained in a little brazier, and he's got the fire and like, you know, seating around it. Not quite enough like chairs for everyone. He wasn't able to haul that many up there, but you know, he's got some barrels set around as well. And yeah, invites everybody to join in amongst the fire. As Poe and Fenro come up with big old platters. Fenro, did you prepare something extra?
What do you have in this kitchen? Like, is there anything I can make a little side dish out of?
Of course, there's parts of the shark that haven't been used yet, like liver or you know, any sorts of stuff there. But there's also, yeah, like jellies and you know, some creams, milks, spices, some plenty of vegetables like, you know, cucumber, zucchini, squash, broccoli. There is a fair amount of stuff stored here, and if it's not out and about, you could find it in one of the crates.
Is there any corn?
There is corn. We can say there's corn.
Can I try to make cream corn?
Yo, heck yeah, man. Roll me a survival check. I think this would be.
Oh, baby held it all out on his own. Ooh, shit.
Damn, you make some creamed corn, dude. Make the best dang creamed corn this entire week. Yeah, it's got like just the right amount of cream to corn balance, you know?
Yeah.
You bring it up like steaming hot. You got it warmed up from stove. Who just kind of like held it for a bit and like heated up the metal that or like the dish that it was in just through his hands. And then places it on the big platter in front of you.
All right, so listen, Poe, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if like cream corn goes with Hammerhead very well, but it's like a nostalgic dish for me.
Ah, dude, man, I don't even care if it doesn't go or if it does go.
That was amazing.
I'm ready for some cream corn. Cream
Absolutely.
corn! And he like yells it out to the sky. And you see as Gleam, the Azamar over there, like goes, yeah, cream corn! Like yells it to the sky as well.
Yeah. Oh, Baggi, there you are.
Hey, sorry, overslept. Cream corn. That's what we're yelling about, right?
Hey,
Yeah, you got it.
cream corn.
Where's Rod at?
Hold on.
He was
Oh,
busy
I hear
with
him.
his rod, remember?
There he
I
is.
was thinking about boat names.
Hey,
Oh,
Thinking
Lil
about
Howler
getting
was
your
just
own
hanging out.
You see,
There's baby Owler.
yeah. You see, he climbs up. Yeah. Crawls back onto old Howler. Could like scoops up like some cream corn with his hand. Just kind of like smashes it mostly on his face. Gets like a little bit in his mouth, and then like smiles real wide. Goes, oh,
Heck yeah.
oh,
What a good little guy. You know what? I kind of like that guy, actually.
Yeah, he's
You know,
the best one. He's the best one of us.
I agree with that. I actually heard that, and I agree with it. I understood that fully.
Yeah, you know,
I
he was
mean, do
better
you
than
mean... I think, you know what, I was gonna ask further questions, but I think, you know what, that's just a true statement across the board.
He is the best of us.
Hey, the youngest, the most innocent. He hasn't quite seen what we have.
Was that Howler?
no, that was
The captain.
That was
I
Captain
so
Apricot.
confused, yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
It's like,
No,
God,
Apricot's
Howler,
actually
you got
intelligible.
articulate for a
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the difference between them, which one
That's
is
the one
like
thing he cares
Old,
about.
old Howler turns and goes, "Yes, little Howler is the best of us all. He is the young one and innocent."
And I love him.
We just have a mass hallucination that he's speaking clearly.
Oh man.
It's a prank Bill Wendigo's pulling. He's illusioning us,
Dude. Oh my god. You figured it out.
This timber is just Aragorn.
It's a valid question.
uh,
His icon to me looks like Aragorn.
in terms of character, I feel like he's nothing like Aragorn, but the icon, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
The hair and
icon-wise,
stuff.
I can see it, but character-wise...
Very different.
Would be funny though if he just was Aragorn.
Yeah,
we do have a
Aragorn.
character that is just a pop culture character.
I was gonna see if I can find him.
It's a Bodhi. You're Indiana Jones.
That is true.
What?
No shit.
The giant cheese wood.
Yo, gold!
Listen,
Y'all are rich.
I'm trying to make a roof on the fly, okay?
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll do
Now it's
it.
more cozy.
Wait, rotate it the other way.
Oh,
Oh yeah, to make the board facing the same as the boat.
Yeah, then it looks like my room.
That, yeah, right there.
No.
word.
So like how the campfire
Just
is
put
like
it on the,
on the top. We're all
on
sitting
the
on the
other
road.
It do just be a PNG.
put the other boat on top of this boat.
Campfire.png.
Oh, you mean the boat from before? Or from
Yo,
the
how many
dream sequence?
fucking party members y'all got?
Player
Right
party
now, a
members
bunch.
or party members? Yeah.
How many people are actually playing in this?
5.
5?
I mean 5 in the
Five.
DM.
5.
Nick's not here. Nick left.
5 in
Yeah,
the
You kinda
yeah.
get
manager.
sleepy.
Which character's Nick?
Sawyer, he's this one.
Oh God, that's a Nick character, all right.
It's the same one that he played in Lost in Archives, I think, right?
Yeah.
Looking like Beowulf, kind of giving me Beowulf
Yeah, a little bit.
energy.
Beowulf, Skullgirls. Anyway,
Yeah. Mitch,
We,
are you trying
we
to make
eating
the
this-
roof above us, or are we supposed to be on the roof right now?
You are on the
On
roof.
the
Oh my
roof.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, you're on top of where the captain quarters is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that little interior part there is actually like closed off. It's like where you would have the what is that called? The steering bit. What's that called?
The wheel?
On
The
a
wheel?
boat? Is it just a wheel on the boat?
Steering wheel.
Okay.
Right?
I guess,
It's called the tide turner.
yeah. Okay. Where that would be on a normal ship, but this is more like or like normal pirate ship. This is more modern.
Yeah.
No, I just looked it up. It's definitely the tide turner.
Yeah. I just
Yo,
puked in my
tight.
mouth.
Coleman, that's TF2.
Well, it's what we're looking for, isn't it?
Whoa, what is that?
The tide turner.
Oh, it's a 21st century man.
No.
Oh, hey.
What? Hmm? What?
Century.
That was just to grab your guys'
It's
attention.
literally just boat wheel.
Yeah.
So as everybody enjoys their hammerhead shark and creamed corn, Apricot looks around and says,
Hey, we'll be spending a lot of time together. Anybody got stories?
I mean, do you want fun stories or depressing stories? Because I'm a little light on the former, but I got shit tons of the latter.
Aye to both.
Rose from the grave once.
You need
Well,
one
that
now.
is a good story.
I went
Yeah,
fishing today.
That's a pretty good story.
I was thinking
Catch
about
anything good?
I
Hell
was
yeah.
thinking about boat nicknames since we're on the boat. I don't want to. I feel like we should have nicknames.
Hey,
like
like,
hey.
I'm up for
secret
that.
code type deal? Okay.
So I compose some nicknames for the boat.
All right,
I will
let's hear
be
them.
Fishing rod,
Hey, I like that one.
Good.
and
good.
then
Good one.
it's
All right.
Finn rowing the boat,
Oh,
Ooh.
aye.
All right.
and then it's Fine Waters to Boatin.
Oh shit. Okay. Fine artist the bone.
Hey,
Yeah. I mean, that's
So
a little bit more of
you're
a stretch.
you're in the boat.
Oh, you're in the boat. Yes.
He is in the boat.
And Baggy, we've touched the wheel.
All right.
That's so stupid.
Feels only they kind of petered off there towards the end, but
Yeah,
we'll
I
workshop
really
it.
just thought about mine.
He
We'll
sounds like
workshop it.
Aragorn to me.
Yeah.
Fishing rod, Finn rowing the boat. Gosh, that one's good.
I like.
Fine Waters is pretty good. I'm digging these, dude.
Fine waters.
I had a lot of free time while I was fishing. Okay, I got alone.
God, speaking of fishing, I might go after we're done with this meal and fish.
Hey,
Really?
it's a fine
You ain't
idea.
gonna share some stories, fine? You ain't got something fun from your school days?
Whoa. I don't know, you guys want to learn about this book I read?
Oh, you were one of those students. Gotcha.
I like books.
Oh,
Well,
yeah?
I mean-
Where are you from, by the way, Fine? You might have told us before, but it slipped my mind.
I'm not from here. I think it's pretty obvious.
Well, yeah, we're
wait,
on a boat
really?
right now.
Yeah, we're on the boat.
Holy
Fine.
Yeah, we're on the boat, that is true. Yeah. Maybe
Old
I'll tell you
Howler
guys
might be.
later. Yeah, Old Howler, it's his boat.
It's his boat. He said so.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hold you to that, fine.
You're my boat.
Yeah, ask me like tomorrow or something.
You see, speaking of old Howler, he's like full wrapped up in like 5 blankets and shivering.
Aw.
But you see, he pulls out that that sack that you'd given him, Baggy, and full on, like, amongst everybody, pulls out like this very blue kind of gelatin looking like glob, and just kind of starts shoving it in his mouth, kind of gum, like rubbing it on the gums and stuff, and then gulps it
Okay.
down. And immediately you see he's like, It's like he tenses up a bunch and starts shivering even more furiously before he sighs. Takes off his blankets and looks completely fine now.
Baggy's not gonna say anything, but she's thinking, "Oh goodness, I'm a drug smuggler," and that's something new to the resume.
You all right, old Howler?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not cold anymore. Not cold.
It's great to hear, bud. I'd offer you my scarf, but it don't exactly come off.
It's alright, I
I
don't need
guess
no
that's a
scarf
fun
now.
story. I mean, depending on your purview of the word fun.
Hey, what do you mean?
Well, so I almost died. Probably the closest I've ever been to death. I got this really just absolute kicker of a disease not too long
You
ago.
weren't in battle then.
No, see, battle would have been at least fun, but I mean, my luck in battle was pretty good, and honestly, still is. I used to do a lot of mercenary work before ending up here with these yahoos, but
Hey, who you calling a yahoo?
We'll take
I
it.
mean it sincerely, like with all kindness and gratitude, Finro. Don't worry. But yeah, no. So that was all going great. Traveling all over, picking up odd jobs here and there, meeting just a lot of fun characters. Great way to see the world, by the way, just freelancing. But yeah, no. Got super duper sick. Conventional, cheaper methods of curing didn't really do much. So I got the best I could reasonably afford. I'm in debt, but at least it's not as much debt as it could have been. A scroll of greater restoration, or just having someone who can use that cast on you. That ain't cheap. Like, we're talking the 1 to 10K gold range. Like, I did decent as a mercenary. I didn't do that good. Anyway, ended
Yeah,
up getting some
only the
real
highest of
crazy.
priestesses that I know can cast a spell that powerful.
Yeah, no. So I kind of ended up doing a back alley surgery type deal. A fun little witch lady told me, "Hey, I can fix you up right as rain, and I won't even charge you up front. You can pay it off." And you know what? When you're about to die, and your options are enter debt with a scary witch or die, you tend to go with the enter in debt option.
Oh, these weren't a hag, were it?
Sounds
Not
like
to my knowledge, but 100% possible. I will say there are a little oddities, uniqueness that comes along with this whole, let's call it a cure, because I don't want to think of it as not that, because that ain't a good scene. But yeah, no, I can do stuff like this, and then Baggy casts disguise self on herself to disguise herself as Poe.
Oh,
Poe chuckles.
Oh,
Yo,
oh, how'd you do that?
it's me, dude. What? Like what?
I just,
And you see Bill like tips his hat at that, goes,
Nicely done.
And then Baggy sort of just drops it. So yeah, I can do stuff like that. Not often, mind you. Ain't gonna be able to do that specifically until next on, but a little bit fun here and there, and something I can't fully tell you what is wacky about this little here scarf. And it is directly sewn into my literal neck. Like, this ain't just a fashion accessory. It's literally a part of me.
It's in your neck.
Oh yeah, no, it's literally Baggy like lifts the back of her hair up and shows where this stitching is like lining up on her neck.
You see,
Yeah,
like,
no, it's
Poe's eyebrows
literally
raised.
part of me.
Oh wow, whoa! I haven't met anybody with stuff stoned into them before, but it's kind of metal, right?
Yeah,
right?
no, it's definitely a look. I will say that is a benefit.
Then heavy metal.
But I am like no idea how I'm gonna afford, to pay off the debt. Because at the moment I'm sitting, relatively pretty at like 70 gold out of a measly 1,000 to start that I need to pay back.
1,000.
And I recently did make that debt bigger by pissing off the emissary of the, I'm guessing, hag who fixed me up. And oh my goodness, what did I do?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, no.
Hag can't be that powerful for emissary. It was,
I heard tale that there's some sort of powerful figure that hunts hags in the Doffhide region. It's just a rumor.
Yeah, see, there's kind of a weird feeling for me about that. On one hand, I would love to give her comeuppance. Do not get it mistaken. But on the other hand, it's like, dealing with the devil you know versus the devil you don't know. I don't necessarily know this hag hunter, and I'm not sure price range wise if this would be a pro bono because they're just so drawn to hunting hags, or if this would be just a new debt to take on. You know what I mean?
Certainly.
But I will definitely, at the very least, look into it.
Also, we can just hunt her down, ourselves.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, fine. That may or may not be, one of the impetuses for forming my own paramilitary organization.
Hey, you're forming a military.
Sorta. On the surface, freelance adventuring guild, but ultimately, that's gotta grow big, and where do you go past that besides paramilitary organization before forming your own mercenary kingdom? It's all about the upward movement, We're pretty good so far. How many strong we got so far? Let me just check through my charter. I got it right here. And Baggy pulls out her charter, which is really just a notebook. So going down the list, we got Seymour, Jin, Relly, Redlin, Method, Renegin, and Dockbottom with a supply deal with Hoff. Yeah.
I remember that.
Of course, I am, always looking for new talent, so,
Since we're just talking about a lot of stuff, since you just let all that out, I'll tell you where I'm from.
Ooh,
Yeah!
Let's go.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that was from Saudi Arabia in the game. Oh shit!
I've been there before. Only once.
Captain Africa, Get this out of here. Real quick though, before we swap topics, Mitch, it was Hag Hunter in the what region?
The Dolphhide region. Yeah, that's where Autoclave, Aramid, all of that is
Gotcha.
in Dolphhide.
Let me. Oh. All right.
Cool beans.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah.
You're gonna tell
Hey,
us.
don't
Where
weasel
you're
out of
from.
this.
All right. Well, should be pretty obvious. I'm not from here. When I say not from here, I mean not from Velvet. You guys know what Velvet is, right?
Are you from hell?
No,
Hey,
nothing like that.
let's not be
I spoke before
presumptuous.
thinking. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
No, I can see the confusion, the horns.
Right.
Oh wait,
Actually
those are
from-
real? I thought that was just like an aesthetic choice.
Well, it's a good aesthetic choice if it was.
I
but
mean,
it's
to be
not.
fair, yeah.
Yeah. I'm from over there, and I just point up into space.
So
You're from the moon?
No, I'm from. What do you guys call it in Velvet? I don't know what the name for it. You guys,
Describe the concept, I guess. I ain't worldliest, but someone else may hear.
You do know that like the universe is kind of known as the seam, but
Yeah.
but you know, like space is still space.
Wait, what would you call a space station though? Is there like a name for it, or?
You know that your specific places were known as conclaves.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm from what we used to call a conclave or a space station of sorts.
Wait.
You're
Roll it
telling
back,
me-
roll it back.
Yeah. What?
I'm not from a different world. I'm just from.
You're talking literal like space, right?
Yeah. I'm not from here. It should be pretty obvious.
Wait,
I'm
are
not from
you?
another
I
world
mean-
either.
Are you an alien?
I guess.
You come from space,
Yes.
the stars.
Yes.
And you see he
Well,
just
you-
like leans back, almost falls off his barrel, and is like,
That is the craziest thing I've heard in my 80 years of running this ship.
Really.
Hey,
Honestly, I'm shocked about the ship, by the way. It's
Well-
really advanced from what I've seen in Velvet.
yes, the engine is new. Got it about a week ago.
So if you're from space, what are you doing here?
Well, exploring. I've been like just stuck in my room for like ever since I was born, basically. So about time I explored the world in a way.
Ah, nice.
You got anything specifically like bucket list wise you want to check off while you're here?
Well, obviously, every ruin I can get to, I'm gonna go to. That's number one on my bucket list.
Hey, you're heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
Ventraloom is full of them.
But yeah, that's all. You have anything, Rod?
I'm just grasping this in my mind.
Yeah, no, that was
Are we just gonna
Kind
brush
of a-
over the fact that we have a person on this ship that is from literally space?
no, that's what I'm saying. That was like a bombshell revelation. Like, oh, coming back from the dead. That happens. That's a thing that, unusual, but that happens.
Well, you guys don't get much visitors from space?
Well, all I'm
Not
saying
at
is that
least that are open about it. I mean,
Right.
maybe
You
there's
saw what I
more.
saw before I came up. I mean, I just think there's a whole lot more out there.
Yeah,
Rodney starts
exactly.
Sweating.
I'm not too surprised.
Rod, you okay there, bud? Looking a
Oh, yeah.
little drenched.
Oh yeah, no,
Been
this
too
is
long out on the deck. I gotcha.
Rod, you
Yeah.
you and only you hear a voice in the back of your mind just whisper, "There is so much more."
I kind of sit up for a second.
You recognize that's Goy.
Oh, good.
God, I can't get over the name Goy.
Goy Fieri.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Goy Fiari.
Goy
Yeah, Fiore.
Fiari.
Fiatis. Alright, yeah.
Fiari.
You're alright, Rod?
Yeah, I just think I need some air.
Hmm.
We're on a roof.
Not here. Give me a second.
Alright, take your
Hey,
time.
hey. How about we, sing a sea shanty in the meantime?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm up for that.
Alright, I've only known this one for a long, long time. Any of you know it? It's called So Sew Me a Heart.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Anybody except for Fine can make me a history check. If you would like to remember or try to
Oh
know.
no.
Yeah,
I'm
Fen
gonna
was
just say-
Better remembers.
I'm
complete
gonna just say
blank.
flat out, Baggy does not. She hasn't really ever sailed before this.
Yeah.
Tons of foot travel. Not really sail.
Right on. Well, and you see, he's got kind of this cane next to him, and he starts banging it into the wood.
Yeah.
Gonna be going.
We're woven
All right.
in waves, let the sea be our graves. Left my soul by the shore, I don't need it no more. Sew me a heart. Don't shred it apart once you see what's in store. Sew me a heart. I'm dead with no chart. Set a course for some more. Now,
Yeah.
wave unto woe, it appears we've sunk low. If the skein be our aim, then we'll sing all the same. Sew me a heart.
me a heart.
Old Hem will outsmart and sail on evermore. Sew me a heart. I'll shred it apart for what happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was wonderful.
that was a good
Y'all
one.
did great.
All right.
I tried.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard that one before, but
I messed
we
up the melody quite a bit. That's all right.
oh,
It sounded good.
fine.
It was
I
what?
mean, you rolled with the punches, or I guess in this case, the waves.
Hey.
Everyone's a jokester today.
Little
work
bit
on
of
it.
boat humor for y'all.
Oh shit, I'm on a good season of Dexter. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay. Oh, what's going on? Why is that thing pulsing? How do you do that, by the way, that fact?
You hold click.
Yeah, holdy clicky.
Oh.
Then everything starts blipping off.
I can put
It's specifically Finro.
I'll put the little sea shanty in your guys' journals. If you ever wanna
Yeah,
look at
I
it.
was gonna say, Fun would definitely write it down.
And yeah, just
But I mean, like, to
was-
be fair, is there anything Fine wouldn't write down? I feel like he's just constantly just cataloging.
That's true.
Hey, why didn't you? I like to imagine that he just handed out these pamphlets with the words on it.
Yeah, the lyrics. There you go.
Yeah, the lyrics, and then the like all the like the strong at the top.
Yeah, you're a really good artist, Captain.
Hey, thank you. I put it
I
together
guess you gotta
myself.
pick up hobbies while you're out at sea. I understand.
Yeah.
Hey, right?
Well, glad you guys like the cream corn. I mean, I think it came out pretty well.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You
loved it.
did a phenomenal job.
Considering it was the
Compliments
first
to
time
the
I had cooked since, you know,
You're reborn.
yeah,
I'm
Born
guessing.
again.
turned out
I'm
pretty
guessing-
The
well.
glory of God's light.
I guess skills like stay with you even if you go through amnesia.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just something like I'm used to.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are just innately good at things.
It's like
Yeah, it's true
riding
as
some
well.
sort of two-wheeled contraption.
Exactly.
No, I always hate those. I always forget how to work them.
Hey, well, thank you all for, coming up and, spending this time and sharing your stories.
Oh yeah.
My pleasure.
Of course. And some good hammerheads too.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm gonna go fishing.
Hey, Captain Apricot, before you head off for the night, mind just give me the once over on the whole steering the ship bit?
so keep her steady. We won't need to make no turns, till I'm in charge of the wheel. Just be sure
Sounds
not to
good.
steer off course if we hit a bumpier chunk of ice. If it's thicker than the rest, then it may try to shove us, this way or that way, or to keep her on course.
Gotcha,
Otherwise-
hold her steady.
Otherwise, yes, just do your best and check on the engine, or have Sawyer check on the engine every now and then.
Hey,
Gotcha.
Anybody got like a deck of cards or anything?
Maybe?
Bill Wendigo reaches into a coat pocket, pulls out some cards, does like a fancy
Hey.
like shuffling thing where like kind of like floats or like folds and then flips the cards over to the other hand from afar.
He can like do illusions and stuff, right?
You can.
I imagine he could cheat in cards simply by changing like what the cards look like.
Yeah.
It's like I got two aces. Hey, awesome. You anybody want to play some rounds of cards? Might be a good way to kill some time.
No, but I thought this was a no combat session.
Damn.
Get it?
I get it.
But yeah, I was gonna go fishing.
I
Is
think-
Rod in the area where you go fish, or
Yeah.
did you
Yeah.
just place
I
him
think I
there?
broke my character sheet.
Wendigo, I'll get this back to you.
All right,
Unless you want to play.
I'll play a couple rounds.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if Rob wants to join us.
You see Captain Apricot says,
Hey, night y'all.
Hey, good night, Apricot.
See ya,
Good night,
Apricot.
I'm gonna go below. I ate my fill and now I am sleepy.
Absolutely. Great job on the fish and everything else.
Oh, thank you. Same to you, brother.
Of course. Hey, Rod. Fine. I see you're
Hey.
fishing fine. But, Rod, how you doing? You kind of wandered off there at the end.
Yeah, you're right.
I fear I've made a mistake.
Oh.
Is, you want to talk about it, or... Like, I'm not much of, like, a, like, pastor or something like that, but... I'm sure we can work through this.
Mhm. We
What's
can
going on?
go to a room, talk in private if you want.
I don't know if it's the time.
Mm,
Fair enough.
up to you.
Yeah.
You said you were from space. Fine, right?
Yeah.
Are there other things up there?
Yeah. That's why, like, I never see velvet creatures, but I'm used to other things.
Hmm. You wouldn't know of anything called fiber spawn.
Do I know anything called fiber spawn? What do I roll for that?
Ooh, roll me history.
Come on, come on. 20.
With
You
the
are on
20.
fire as per usual.
Hey.
Nicely done. One moment, please.
Getting
So
my notes heard.
you've heard of the fiber spawn. Not a whole lot about them is known.
Mm,
They're seemingly a small species. Either they are a small species or they've gone unnoticed for a long time. You only read about them in like the brief margin notes of various texts about the deity known as Diadem, and which is the moon, and the moon's dark side. It's supposedly believed, like, and this was all through jumbled notes and little bits here and there, but as you hear fiber spawn, you remember a note saying the fiber spawn must have been birthed in the same way as the illithid race. They must have come from the moon, from this unknown side that no one has seen. And thus, nobody really knows why they do what they do.
Hmm.
But the thing is, you can't remember what it is that they do.
Okay. But yeah, so you asked me that. I know a little bit about them. I've occasionally read about them, but there doesn't seem to be that much information, at least in books that I've read.
That's concerning.
Hmm. What's the matter? I know a little bit if you wanna like talk about it.
Do you remember? Do you remember the horse? Not horse. The deer kid?
Yes,
Oh, reindeer kid.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
He gave me the jar with the brain.
Yeah?
I remember that.
I don't think that brain was from here.
Are you
Yeah,
saying... Do you think that was a... Was it
fiber
fiber
spawn.
spawn brain?
You know, that would make a lot of sense now that I think about it. Because some say that fiber spawn are spawned from the same place as illithid, which are usually associated with brain and just psychic abilities. So I wouldn't be surprised if that actually was a fiber spawn. But yeah, what were you saying, Rod?
Oh, that night before we left,
Hmm?
I see things when I sleep all the time, but this was different.
Yeah, it's called a dream rod. Not to like burst your bubble or anything, but like those other ones probably. I don't know. This one was probably a vision.
I wish. I wish I had the confidence to say it was just a dream. One of these fiber spawn came to me and offered me a deal.
All right.
Deal? Okay.
Something about, what did he say? A vessel?
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, vessel sort of thing doesn't.
I
You
asked
know.
him for time so I could ask, maybe pray to nap or something, but he didn't. I didn't have time. And then I thought, what if, what if I could help people better than I ever could have by my own?
Yeah.
What if I could use this bargain
Hmm.
for the people that I care about, the people here, the people that need rest and help?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
understand.
an understandable reason to take it. But what was the
Well,
deal?
yeah, I was gonna ask that. What was the deal exactly? There must have been a catch.
No. No, it wasn't anything.
You said vessel, right?
Yeah, that's the word he used. He also said something about repopulating and protecting.
Repopulating and protecting?
Some, maybe I got the words wrong.
Well, from what I know about them, this could be because they're, rarely documented, but they seem to be a smaller species, so there aren't that many of them. So that's what I'm concerned about now that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
That's
I'm worried I may have bitten off more than I could chew.
Well, I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, what sort of powers they got, but you got at least me on your side to help, deal with whatever consequences there may be.
yeah, and I deal with all that sort of stuff, so
Yeah, and you got an expert on the subject anyway, so we're perfect.
I was worried that you guys wouldn't be so understanding about it.
well,
What's wrong with, little
aliens.
little alien in your brain or whatever?
I mean, I'm right here.
This was
Wait.
before I knew you weren't from here.
Hmm.
I gotta ask, listen, can you like talk to it or something like that?
Talk.
It can talk to me. I haven't tried talking to it. I really
Well,
haven't.
whenever you get the chance next, I guess don't tell it, but like, see how it feels about me. Because there was one of us who may have put the brain in a blanket and dipped it in cold water.
Oh.
I'm not naming names, but I just want to make sure, like, no hard feelings, anything like that.
And can I use call Goy? Is
You
it work
can.
like that, or is that only for skill modifiers?
There's only one way to find out.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna fucking try.
Wait, Do you think that fiber spawn is? Yeah, we communicated to Fenrir. Remember? We possessed him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh no.
He was screaming something about his brain.
I don't know how to use this.
Well, what do you say? How do you use it?
I guess I just try to call into my mind and see if I get an answer, like I would normally with Nap.
Good deal. What do you say in your mind?
I guess I just start with hello to see if I even get a response.
Hello.
Oh, that's weird. And we talk like this?
That we can. You and I are linked in the mind.
Wait, so do you hear all of my thoughts?
I do.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Worry not, Rodrigo. It is something my kind is used to.
How do you feel about my friends? The people I'm traveling with.
The people you travel with seem open-minded. If you are referring to Fenrir's action against me initially, I harbor no ill will. It was a natural reaction. He had his friend's best wishes in mind.
That is nice to hear. I suppose that's all I really know to ask now.
Well, then so be it. Reach out to me anytime you need me. For now, Rodrigo Bittencourt, I bid you farewell.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're in my head, you could. What's with the pronunciation?
The pronunciation
Of my name.
Oh.
I know how it's pronounced.
I have made an error, it would seem.
It's not a big deal. It just sounds rough. It's such a smooth name. Rodrigo Oliveira de Bittencourt, you know.
The Bittencourt.
Rodrigo Oliveira de Bittencourt.
Rodrigo Oliveira de Bittencourt.
You still have the. Okay, that's an improvement. We'll work on it.
I will try. Thank you for informing me on the inflection. The language of your kind is new. to me.
Lots of things are new. So, Finro.
Yeah. Were you just talking to him? You like kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, like from your guys' perspective, Rodrigo just kind of went silent and was just staring like into the water for that period of time.
Damn.
And
You
if
alright,
you
Rod?
guys did say anything to him, Rodrigo, you would have just heard it just immensely muffled.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
You alright?
So what'd he say? You ask him what I asked you about?
He says he understands.
Oh, thank
There's no-
God.
no-
Or thank Patch. my good buddy Patch.
He said
Oh,
that
yeah.
all of you seemed open-minded.
I don't like that. Coming from one of his kind, I don't like that term.
Well, I suppose there are worse terms he could have used.
I don't
Yeah,
know if there are
that's a
any
fair
for
point.
him. It's really bad. Open mind? That's like a mind flayer saying you have tasty mind. I don't like it.
Well,
He is the worst accent
Take
with my
the
name, too.
compliment, Bodhi. So what if he wants to saute it? You know, give it a little seasoning. Maybe enjoy it with some of Finra's creamed corn. Just take the compliment, man.
yeah. Well, listen, Rod and fine. I know you're fishing, but
Yeah.
me and Wendigo are gonna go play like a few hands of cards.
Oh, hey,
Either of you
Wendigo.
want to join?
I'm
Wait,
gonna lean
who's
in.
gonna be on Crow's Nest? I just thought about that.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where did that from?
I was just gonna play one round, but I can go ahead and get to my duties.
Oh no, that wasn't in character. That was Jenny
Yeah.
the person.
Yeah, that's what I was
Character.
asking.
Sorry.
How did Fenrir go? Oh,
That's you. Yeah, just one quick round. Come on.
I'm gonna try and really have the distinction between out of character and in character with character voice.
Right on.
I don't know how to do that with mine.
yeah, same.
Yeah, no, your character voice is, and this isn't a bad thing, mind you. Very similar to your just normal voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to be able to do a Portuguese accent. But that's just
Cole
not
would
happening.
hate you.
That's just not
No.
happening.
That would be
I'm
sick.
fine with Portuguese people and like all that. I just hate the country itself.
The physical
The
geographical.
physical
location.
geographic area of
They have
Portugal.
They have the A tildes, and it's just god awful. Oh,
Open market.
You could just like have a keyword start like, Rodrigo says, and then just go.
I could do like, what is it, the airline voice? Rodrigo says.
Or the fucking little children's toy where you press on it and it goes, the cows.
The Brazilian says. Tu você português manito.
All right, so you guys sit down and play some cards. What game are you playing?
We're just playing a quick hand of
Rolling.
blackjack.
Blackjack.
Right on.
Oh, you wanted to do fucking rollies,
hard.
Bodhi, huh?
What's rolling?
You just roll
I'll
d20
let
and who gets
Bodhi
higher will
explain.
win.
Well,
Wouldn't it be?
Wait, I'm gonna.
It's the critical role gambling game they play. It's
Ah,
the
yeah.
rollies.
True. We could do, because there's how many cards in a deck,
52.
or how many how many options? Like 1 to 21, or sorry, 1 to 12? Frick.
Technically speaking,
1 to
it's
11.
what?
Sorry.
It's
No,
2
it's
to
1 to 13.
It depends on
For
how
values?
you're counting points.
Oh,
Yeah.
in terms of points, yeah,
Yeah.
it'd just be 1 to 11.
Right on. So we could roll a D11 to show like what we draw.
Good.
yeah.
Okay.
All
And
right.
then everybody would know.
Oh,
I mean, it's against an AI. I don't know
Just
if.
do rollies.
Yeah, we'll
do
just do
rollies.
rollies.
Rollies are badass. It's like betting everything on a fucking coin flip.
Pretty Poggers is typing.
That thing, yeah. Oh, that's a 6. D11.
Oh damn.
Oh, you did a D11.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
That's 6 and that's 2.
You guys
I don't know
roll.
what that means. So let's go. I'm just gonna be fishing. What do I roll for fishing?
Uh-oh.
Oh wow.
Gang.
Oh!
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
Oh, snap.
there's
Dang,
not even
snap.
a 1 card. There's not even a 1 card. There's a 2 and then nothing.
You got an ace.
But that's also 11.
Yeah.
Oh, frick. Sorry, this should just be a D10. I'm sorry.
Start over. Rewind.
Hold on, allow me to type some code for dice rolled blackjack real quick.
Yeah. Hijack it.
Well, I think Wendigo wins either way.
Well, you haven't hit or anything yet, and so I either have
Oh.
5 or
Well, yeah.
15.
I didn't know we were gonna play like a whole game here.
Are we? I don't know.
That's why I was saying rollies, dude. Probably just go faster.
This is
Rollies
boat
will
blackjack.
literally be 1 roll for all of you.
Yeah. Literally taking no time.
Alright.
We'll
But
do
you get
rollies.
20s.
1 D20, a flat D20 across the board.
Alright, that's 5. Oh my god, Fenro. Oh.
A 3 again? Are you shitting me?
You're flat. What?
Oof.
This is the 3rd fucking 3 on a flat D20 for you today?
Yeah.
In a row at this point, probably.
Yeah, no, I
don't
think
know.
it is in a row. I haven't rolled anything else. This should have been 3-3-3.
That's
Oh
like
no,
an
I
over-
rolled survival.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
in
it's
terms of
not flat.
flats,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's flat D20. That is, no, it's been 3, 3, and 3.
That's impressive.
It is.
Dude, that's a holy number because it's not 666. Or is that
Yeah.
777? I don't know.
It's
it's
half
half
evil. Dude.
Dude, there used to be T-shirts like that, I remember Hot Topic used to have one that was like, "My lucky number is 333 because I'm only half evil."
Oh, I need to buy that one.
The most fucking mid 2000s energy I think I can think of.
By the way, what do I roll for fishing? Survival?
Survival first. Yes.
Oh my god, natural 1.
Okay. All right.
Ouch.
Well,
Finally, he
No.
rolls poorly.
Now a flat D20.
First natural 1 I think I got in this campaign. Just a D20? 1 D20. That's a 5. What the fuck?
You got a 5?
Yo, what's going on? Yeah, I got a 5. Now, what do I roll?
Dude, Fine can't fish.
You
Or-
fine. You
Wow.
got your rod in the water, but it's nothing's biting. You see a
Yo,
couple of
take
fish
them
kind of
out.
go almost to bite it, but then swim away last second.
Aw.
No dice.
You just
That
swam it
one-
in there.
That one
no, you
really
threw rod
made
in
me
the
laugh.
water.
Oh.
Mine's just really bad
Man
fishing, I guess.
overboard.
Yeah.
He rolled a nat 1 and threw me into the water because I'm not
I said take him out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because the survival check is for like how you put how well you like prepare your rod. So you just accidentally like hook hook rod onto it, pulling him into the water.
Oh no!
Roll Constitution.
You do that
Rod
classic
on a
thing
rod.
where like you ring the rod backwards and it like flies
It
backwards
just
and
rips
hooks.
off like.
Yeah, hooks onto rod and then you fling it forward and it.
Oh no!
I guess it would probably be better if it just like tears his pants off or something.
I don't know. Strength check. Let's see what it does.
Strength check?
Yeah.
Yes. I
Yeah,
wanna see what it
roll
does.
a strength saving throw.
Oh, a rod. I'm guessing. Ooh.
All right, we'll say that's enough. You managed to hold your ground, but Fine does like hook onto your waist belt, and like he tries to drag and like launch it forwards, but you don't budge. He looks behind.
Oh shit. Sorry, Rod.
Well, you just be glad you didn't get Wendigo.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, good game, Wendigo. You gotta get back to work, I'm assuming, but
Yeah.
Actually, before you do that, let's play one more game of cards. I just want to try this out.
all right, here's your cards back.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh. Looks like I take this one, boys.
Hold on. Rodrigo is stealing it. Hey, you added a 1 next to a 3.
Fair game. Fair game.
It's just 1-3.
Yeah.
Just a
combine your
singular
rolls.
3.
It's
actually
one
playing.
parenthetical 3.
I'm gonna go check on the kitchen, make sure everything's going all right there.
I think I'm gonna go to the.
There's probably dishes and
Beds and
poses
shit.
doing them. by
Oh
himself.
yeah. Since Finro doesn't actually have to sleep, he's just gonna start cleaning up the area.
Mm.
Bro, all
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
by the way,
I found half a ship, and I don't understand why this is a thing.
There's probably.
Let's go.
I don't know. If there's like the other half.
by the way, Mitch, what do I gotta roll for my jobby wobby?
For that is a survival check.
You got it. Double check some stuff. Okay. Wham.
Nice.
19.
Yeah, you keep her steady. No issues. Trudge along through the ice throughout the night.
That's the number that some people think 9 plus 10 equal.
Occasionally
I
you
should say raw people.
occasionally you see
Do you see rod people?
Stove stomp down to the engine room and then return. But otherwise he's standing by the whole night. Or it is, yeah, standing by. All right. Morning comes without issue. And I would say, so the next couple of days pass. If you would like to make, for your job, one roll for the day, sorry,
Alright.
you may. But this
How
will
many
be
sleep rolls
this will
do
be
I
the
have to
next.
make?
This will be the next 4 days, so you'll make 4.
Rolls.
4 whole rolls. Wowee zombie.
15, 14, 13, 22. Okay. Last
Wait,
day
how
I did
many-
really well.
How many rolls are we doing?
4.
4.
Four.
So you got 3 more, Cole.
Nice. Holy shit.
Yo, Fenro's
I-
cooking like 5-course gourmet meals.
Yeah,
For
the
real.
first day The first day, I'm like, Poe's not helping. He's just out doing whatever, and I'm on my own in there. And then next day, he's like, okay, listen, I got this. Didn't turn out too well last time.
Holy shit. How?
Damn, that's so funny.
No fucking way.
2 good days, 2 really bad days. One really good day.
Goodness, man. Goodness. So, alright, so let's go through this.
What can Baggy say? Except you're welcome.
Fine. Throughout the journey, you spot, I would say, on the final day, you spot an orca, an orca whale, in a pod, that is kind of just below the ice, swimming under, and they come up behind the ship and follow along for a bit so that they have a place to come up, before diving back down. Because otherwise there's, large spans of ice all around this place.
Yeah.
So they find comfort and kind of chill behind the boat for a while.
I'm gonna draw them as well.
Heck yeah, I was about to say, giving you plenty of time to to get their profile.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Nice. On the third day, you see some seagulls. Like one. And then I'd say on the first day, nothing of note.
Okay.
Fenro, yeah, you make some dang good food. Any ideas for the menu? It's your choice.
Yeah, so he makes I see a chicken in here or some sort of fowl. He roasts that sucker. Spices it beautifully. The first day, he leaves something in stove too long.
Yeah.
The next day, he just makes like an average meal. Is there any cheese on this boat?
Heck
If
yeah.
not, he makes. Okay, so he makes some mac and cheese, and he makes an apple pie the last day, or some sort of fruit pie fruit we have here.
Bro.
Oh, heck yeah.
Come on, don't make me hungry. Don't get hungry right now.
Together.
So, Baggi, on night 1, you actually make up time. You go down to the engine room and find a way to basically heat it up and get it firing a little bit hotter. And the metal around the ship heats up, and you start just plowing through the night, and you make up a large amount of time, like a day's worth of time.
And then I lose that.
And night number 2, you fall asleep, and you forget to check the engines. They go cold, and you are frozen. The boat is like frozen and still for a solid amount of time, losing you a day's worth of travel.
Damn.
Night number 3 goes smooth. You learn from the mistake. Push through the night without much issue. Night number 4, you get a little bit nervous that you might fall asleep again, or just forget to check the stove or engine rather. But nothing too crazy happens. The engine does seem to be on the fritz for a bit, so it slows you down a smidge. You imagine you didn't lose more than like a couple hours worth of time, though. And Rod, you doing your do you want to take 4 tries at fishing?
Should I do the survival and then the D20 both
Mhm.
4 times? Okay. Great.
Okay.
All right.
Good
First
start.
one with a 15. Let's see. Okay, now roll me a d10.
Hmm.
This is a lot longer than just typing it. Oh, okay.
You got an arowana.
Ooh.
I got a what now?
An arowana. Or arowana. Arowana.
Fancy
Okay.
fish.
We'll look that
They're
up.
long.
You know what? You know what? You know how you pronounce it? You pronounce it Arijuana.
Do you wanna?
Um,
The best picture you could have found of it.
yeah.
What is that image? I love that.
Dude, that has hella YouTuber thumbnail energy.
Oh,
It
totally,
says
man.
24,000 gold arowana. It's the world's largest rare arowana fish breeder.
Whoa. Wowza.
Uh,
Shit.
That's a
Oh.
They're
YouTube
worth
video.
a good bit in Animal Crossing, if I remember right.
And then
Wow.
Tales of Arise.
Ooh.
I've caught 3.
Hey. Nicely done. All right,
Ooh,
nice.
Rise some
Now roll me that
bitches.
20.
Okay.
It keeps bouncing out. dude.
That time you don't need to do the d10. No catch.
Cool. And I baited it so well.
You did.
Okay, so it's the third.
All right, d20.
7-11.
Dude, never forget, honestly.
All right, cool. Roll me a d20.
Another D10 or another D20?
Or sorry, d10. My apologies. Yeah. With a 7, you
Dude,
catch a bluegill.
That's essentially what I did last time. The same fish.
No, that's a different one.
Not the Arijuana.
It's the same fish if you close your eyes when you're eating it.
Here, I'll put it in the chat.
I
Close
feel
your
like
eyes.
considering
God, this
how
guy.
small
Yeah,
bluegill
bluegill's
is,
pretty. You can catch those here.
They're
Mm.
tiny.
Not
They're
always.
babies.
Usually.
If you close your eyes, you won't tell the difference as you devour one in one bite and the other in several.
Yeah, well, not if you put it in like a casserole.
All right, the final
Yo.
cast, my man.
Come
Rigmarole
on.
is
At least
my
for
favorite
now.
type of food.
Bring it on, bring it on. Okay, better than 7.
All right, roll me d20.
What the fuck?
Please, man. No catch. No catch.
Alright. Do I need to roll the sleep rolls too?
Did you already do that? No.
No.
All right, yes.
To make them easy, can you just
Yeah.
roll wisdom saves on those instead of
Yeah, I
having
was
to
gonna
type it
say.
out? Since they're
Because wisdom, at least something you can level up and work on, I guess.
It would be, you could
well,
just do wisdom checks, but not saves.
wisdom. Okay, unskilled. Gotcha.
Do
So
what?
Nathaniel, on the sheet, you know that sidebar where it has all your scores?
Yeah, the wisdom
Like
saving
strength,
throw.
etc. No, not the saving throw box. The
Oh.
sidebar to the next to that.
Yeah.
If you click the word wisdom, it will roll an unskilled wisdom check. So that just automatically adds your wisdom mod
Oh.
without any bonuses. So like if I were to do that, see,
Oh,
that
wow.
wisdom check.
Baggy,
God, that's
you
so
feel
sad
wise.
when you get like a natural 20 on like an example.
You're right, that's so much easier.
Yeah, there's 1 out of 4.
I was just
Well,
pressing
no,
if
17
you
one, come on.
if you go in the chat and then press up on the arrow key, it does the last roll you did.
Oh,
That is nice.
that's interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, the first one was 17, the second one was 5.
Okay, so 2
Wait,
out of
okay,
4.
okay, no. So I already had 2 strikes on my sleepies time.
Yes.
Does the 17 take one away, or is it just there until
I believe the way it works is once you hit 17, or sorry, once you get a certain threshold, it resets. It resets that count.
Makes sense.
Yes. Yeah, that is how it works. So you did get like one exhaustion from that 5 that you rolled. But once it comes to the second night, you're able to sleep full. The exhaustion is done away with, and come the second day, you're feeling a lot better. Or the third day.
2 more roly wollies to do.
So I do 2 more.
Hi.
Oh my god, 7.
We're going back.
Well, this is good.
Dude, this is good because the next one's not gonna be a 7.
Are you sure about that? I mean, it's not a 7. 2 plus 2 plus 2. Look at that.
I didn't
Rod,
roll
it's-
double digits a single goddamn time.
The ship constantly barreling through the ice. It's kind of shaking the ship, and with the bitter cold, they can only do so much to heat the interior. The engine helps, but they don't exactly have AC. It's pretty frigid. The constant shaking. It's impossible to sleep. You can't. And you stay awake.
So is this an overall 0 sum? We're still at 2 fails and no exhaustion, right where we were before?
I believe so. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
Nothing changed.
Well, all right. So it is the 4th day. You guys have been making good time. You're set to be there in about 2 days. Everybody, roll me perception.
Is this during the day, or what time of day is this? Because I may be sleeping.
This you would roll it as well.
Okay.
It's a general check.
Oh, I thought I rolled a 17 and I got excited.
9, baby.
So Fenro.
Yes.
When
How's it going, God?
It's going good, Thanks for asking, Fenro. When you saw Stove for the first time, you were knocked back, and you had that memory of the factory and your father. It's led you to want to keep an eye on Stove. You noticed as each day progressed, Stove started to fidget and move strangely. His core would sometimes flicker blue, then back to orange. He would stop in his tracks, squat, sit, stand back up, squat, sit, stand back up. His upper body would spin around, and then he would freeze, and then go back to doing what he was tasked with. If you spoke with him, especially once it comes to that 4th day, his speech begins to stutter. He would say something like,
Yes. Right away. Happy to help.
and on sunrise of that, after the 4th day, on the 5th morning, you all awake to Stove standing atop the captain's quarters, his eyes glaring upwards. He's never been up there before. And he seems to not be doing his usual tasks.
Hey, Stove, buddy, you good up there?
Hang on. It is daytime.
What you doing up there?
I.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, where's Sawyer? Ain't he good with machines and such?
Happy to help. Happy to help. 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 Help.
I don't like the sounds of
And
that.
you see, as he gets stuck in repeating help, his head starts to spin around rapidly. The flame from his chest explodes outwards and surrounds him and starts circling him in this fiery aura. It expands outwards and he stops saying help and glares down at all the people on deck. He says, help, one more time as he aims his chest towards this girl. And
Finro takes out his shield. Would he have time to get over in front of them?
I would say so.
Okay, so he does that, takes out his shield, and uses Shield of Faith on himself to give him a 20 DC or AC.
Oh.
And he like try to defend her, like whatever's coming, just put his shield in front of her and take whatever blast is about to happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt. So yes, he fires this off.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Oh
And
my god.
this blast,
Crispy.
Fenro, it is it's strange because something in the air feels electric. Right? It's almost as though that same feeling of when you know that lightning is about to strike. And suddenly the eyes of Stove flare outwards and this fiery, almost laser just floods out from his chest and covers your shield in almost like a molten lava that surrounds it and then sprays around you and falls onto some of your plating and shoulder and head, and it singes and it stings and it melts into your skin, your ethereal skin, and it hurts. And I'll need everybody to roll initiative next time on Crawling Dusk.
Ooh, shit.
This is where we will leave things
damn.
off for tonight.
Skibbity bibbity bop.
I'm pretty sure I'm on the
Terrifying
crow's
way to put
nest, so that's funny.
I'm pretty sure I'm in bed.
Yeah, you're in bed. There's
It
a
would
few
be
characters sleeping.
at this point that you would have definitely heard that, Baggy, and Baggy
Now
would
I
have
rolled
woken
a
up.
9.
Or-
I'm asleep.
Oh, for perception. All right, shoot. We will. I'll have you roll initiative, but let's just both try to keep in mind that we'll have you roll
You'll be like,
perception on
wait.
your turn each time to see
Yeah.
if you recognize the commotion.
Holy
Which
shit, natural
Can we go
which
20.
the
ahead
DC
while we're
will
thinking of
lower
it?
every single round if for some reason you
Should we go
continue
ahead
to
while
fail.
we're thinking of it? Just get the initiative rolled. Because we can get that in the tracker.
Nick's not here.
Yeah, so you're not here.
I mean, I guess
I
it doesn't really
mean,
matter, but like, you know.
You're right. it
I
is
mean, at the
bad.
very least, the tracker's up there, so we remember exactly. Oh yeah.
Also, fine. I'll try to like put a little crow's nest in the corner. Just that we have
Yeah.
something representative of it.
Yeah, for the
By
battle.
next time.
Oof.
Exactly.
By the way, I was gonna say, because in one of the nights, Fine would have inspected the golden idol that he got from the fucking frozen, God, what was it called? Remember? When he, like, fucking,
Indeed, from Croker's Cave.
yeah, from Crocker's Cave.
It was under one of the ice frogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
inspecting
and you gave
it-
yourself exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspecting it, you
It's not even fucking transparent.
you feel a faint glow from it as you kind of attune to it, try to match your energy and magic with its, and you come to find that it is a lucky idol.
Lucky idol.
Yeah, something that grants you the ability to re-roll one thing. It is it will what you garner is that it will use the idol. That the idol will vanish once its luck has faded.
Okay.
Now you get to re-roll a very important roll, but it better be goddamn important.
Yeah, no.
Damn,
That's basically inspiration.
Exactly.
Yeah.
unfortunate that he got a nat 20, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo-hoo. You took, what, 9 damage?
Dude, that is freaking
No,
wild though.
cause wait, what are we doing with
8
Chris, by the way?
damage.
Cause are you just gonna double the dice, or are you gonna just re-roll twice like this?
It already
you know,
has the
right?
bonus damage on there.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
already rolled.
It's 8 total. 5 plus 3.
Yeah. I
Or
was
are
just
you
wondering.
talking future reference?
Future reference mostly, not just this.
The sheet's already set up to roll crit. Auto roll, I mean. So
Oh.
if you roll crit, it will already get you that extra crit damage on there.
Yeah, it
'Cause
just
per
re-rolls the
standard-
things, right?
Yeah, per standard 5e, it is just an extra dice roll.
Hmm.
But shoot, guys,
Because
thank you for playing in my game.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
thanks as
Thank
always, Mitch.
Heck yeah, I had a fun time tonight.
But
course.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
Bodhi, real quick. The reason it's not supposed to be just flat doubled is because a lot of things are set up, especially for classes like Barbarian and Fighter, especially Barbarian with their enhanced critical. The crit scale in number of die, not like multiplication of the damage. Enhanced critical, for example, would be fucking insane if it was a flat multiplier.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because with enhanced critical for Barbarian, as you hit a crit, you add one more of your weapon's damage die, base damage die on, which is actually why battle or great axes are your best option for crit builds, because D12 is going to be better than a single D6. Because you wouldn't add 2 D6, you just had 1 if you're doing like a great sword. True fact. But so yeah, so essentially for a crit on a great sword, for example, with enhanced critical, that's going to be 2d6 plus 3d6. Whereas if you were to quote unquote double the crit, it would be what, 2d6 times 4 at that point, or times 3, somewhere in that ballpark, which is going to be substantially higher than if you were to roll the 3d6. So yeah, that's a critical roll house rule and not 5e base.
Well, I didn't even like get it from Critical Role, just that all my IRL games doubled before I even like,
Oh,
watch that.
that's
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's not official. Because as I said, with stuff that boosts crit damage, it interacts really weirdly.
Yeah.
To the point where you can't really use it if you're using enhanced critical or other feats similar to that. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Also, it changes sort of the range, or I guess not the range, but the sort of middle range, where the averages are going to end up for damage. Anyway, that's enough mechanic shoppy woppy talk. I gotta go to bed because I got more work, and I've been going since 8 a.m.
Snap.
I gotta get to sleep as well.
Yeah. I usually stay up after a call, but like I haven't slept at all.
Yeah.
Oh snap, Bodhi.
Sleepy
Yeah.
squad tonight.
Goodness, yeah. Everybody go get some well-earned rest. And again, I just want to leave it off with, hey, thank you for playing in my game. I love you guys very much.
Thanks as always,
Thanks for hosting it.
Love you, dude, man.
Yeah. Just reminder, next week's gonna be